This is a book ball summary of the book The Creator Mindset by Nir Bashan. According to Nir Bashan, there is a current crisis in the business world which is a lack of creativity. Many businesses rely too heavily on a limited analytical mode of thinking that is based on numbers, spreadsheets and profit statements to guide every decision. This can lead to a lack of innovation and growth. In today's world, where ideas are often more valuable than physical goods, it is important for businesses to be more creative, adaptive and flexible in order to succeed. Today, we'll provide tips on how to incorporate more creativity into your daily thinking and decision making to improve your leadership skills, businesses and financial performance. Number 1. Creativity is an essential ingredient for any successful business. It may be hard to believe, but Steve Jobs was once fired from Apple by the board of directors, who thought they could run the company better than he could. There was a time Apple was not doing well financially, and the new leadership decided to prioritize more analytical objectives over creativity. This strategy helped the company in the short term, but eventually it began to struggle without introducing new and innovative products. When Apple was facing bankruptcy, Steve Jobs came up with a creative solution to save the company. He convinced Apple's biggest competitor, Microsoft, to invest in Apple, even though the two companies were involved in a legal battle at the time. The board of directors thought Jobs was crazy, but to their surprise, he was able to convince Bill Gates to make a $150 million investment that ultimately saved Apple. This story illustrates the importance of creativity in business. Without creativity, a business will only ever be operating at half its potential. Creativity is what enables a business to adapt and innovate in a changing economy. Number 2. We all have the capacity for creativity. We need to practice it. Creativity is essential to the human experience, just like eating and breathing. It is present in everyday actions, such as automating a process at work to save time. However, creativity is often not valued or utilized in the workplace because we have been taught that it has no place in a professional setting. It's important to understand that creative thinking and analytical thinking are not mutually exclusive and can work together. We use creativity to come up with possible solutions to problems and analytical thinking to logically and efficiently implement those solutions. Many people miss out on opportunities in business because they're too focused on a narrow vision of success. To prevent this, it can be helpful to approach goals with a provisional mindset, allowing for more creative thinking and the possibility of unexpected paths and opportunities. Number 3. You can unleash your creative side by overcoming your fear of making mistakes. As adults, we often make excuses to avoid engaging in creative activities. But when we were children, we didn't have those same barriers. Children are more creative than adults, not because they have a superior imagination, but because they don't let self-doubt and fear hold them back as much as adults do. We can all learn from children in this aspect and allow ourselves to be more open to trying new things and making mistakes. In fact, mistakes are an integral part of the creative process and can often lead to more positive outcomes than successes. One example of this is the story of the 3M company, which was trying to invent a formula for a strong adhesive in 1971. Their researchers effectively failed because the glue they developed ended up being weak. But instead of giving up, they accepted the mistake and came up with a new idea, the Post-it note. The Post-it note became a hugely successful product. To overcome your fears and boost your creativity, you can try the shotgun method, which involves writing down all your doubts and fears on Post-it notes and sticking them on a wall. This can help you see your doubts and fears clearly and come up with can-do mantras to replace them. If you're learning something new in this video, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Number 4. Humour, empathy and courage are ideal qualities in a leader. People are a business's most valuable asset because they have the ability to be creative, which is something that no other resource can provide. However, businesses of today often do not fully utilize the creativity of their employees. Bosses that suffer from big ego syndrome tend to think that they have nothing to learn from their employees. They assume their way of doing things is always right and fail to listen to other people's good ideas. Instead, leaders should be open to hearing and considering the ideas of others. In order to tap into their staff's creative potential, leaders must possess the 3 character traits that promotes creativity, which are humour, empathy and courage. Humour is essential for creating an atmosphere where people feel comfortable being themselves and safe making mistakes. A leader who reacts to their employees' mistakes with anger or judgment will pretty much eliminate their desire to take risks and use initiative in the future. Also, empathy is essentially the same as having good listening skills. By being empathetic, you are more open to the creativity present around you, which can help to promote your own creativity. Finally, a good leader should have courage. It requires courage to admit that your approach may not always be the best or most efficient, and being brave enough to take risks on new and untested ideas. Courage is an essential quality for a leader because it enables them to embrace change and innovation, even in the face of uncertainty. Number 5. The Trinity of Creativity is a powerful tool for gaining a fresh perspective on your business. When it comes to incorporating creativity into your business, it can be helpful to consider the trinities of creativity: concept, idea, and execution. You can gain new insights into how your business operates by analysing each individually, and potentially come up with new ideas and strategies. For instance, in your pizza restaurant, the idea might be to serve as many delicious pizzas as possible. However, by considering alternative concepts, such as focusing on the overall experience of the customer rather than just the pizzas, it can lead to potential new products and changes in the direction of the business. It's important to keep in mind that changes at the concept level can have significant impacts on the overall direction and success of the business. Number 6. Business leaders must be ready to embrace good ideas whenever they emerge. The story of Kodak is a valuable lesson on the importance of embracing creativity and innovation in business. In 1975, Steven Sasson invented the world's first digital camera while working for Kodak. But the company did not pursue it because it was seen as a threat to their analog photography business and was not well received by management. 4 decades later, Kodak filed for bankruptcy. This demonstrates that simply promoting creativity within a business is not enough, as it requires leadership that is willing to take risks and adapt the business model in response to good ideas. At the time, Kodak was a highly successful company, but it did not adapt to changing market conditions and ultimately declined. In order to stay successful, it's important for businesses to continuously invest in creative talent and technology and to explore new opportunities. It's also crucial to keep the spirit of creativity and innovation alive by continuously doing market research, investing in creative talent and technology, and staying open to new ideas. Number 7. In times of crisis, creativity will help your business not just survive, but thrive. On September 29, 1982, 7 people, including 12-year-old Mary Kellerman, died after taking tampered Tylenol pills. At the time, Tylenol was the most prescribed pain reliever in the world. Johnson & Johnson, the company that produced it, was experiencing high market shares. However, after the tampering incident became public, Tylenol's market share dropped significantly. But under the deft and creative leadership of CEO James E. Burke, Johnson & Johnson was able to recover from the crisis and even become more popular than ever. Burke made the decision to prioritise public trust over profit by recalling all Tylenol products, which were worth over $100 million. In addition, the company used the crisis as an opportunity to implement new technical innovations and safety measures, which are still in place today in the US. So, the Tylenol incident showed that how you respond to a crisis can impact your business future success. If you respond poorly, it may fail, but if it responds creatively, it can thrive. In just 2 months, Tylenol regained its position as the most popular pain reliever in the US. Thanks for watching. We hope this video provided valuable insight and information for you. Nir Bashan talks about the importance of curiosity and experimentation in the creative process. Which do you think is more important for creativity, curiosity or experimentation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you learned something new in the video, click the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you, and until next time.